Stampers, this is Lois Avellanet. Welcome to Easy as Pie Stamping. Today I'm going to show you some projects I created with the Painted with Love suite from our 2018 Occasions catalog. And I've also have a few products from our annual catalog. This is the Designer Series paper from the Painted with Love suite, and I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. There are 12 sheets in a package. Each has two designs. There's one design on each side. There are 12 designs in a package. 6 of the designs have gold foil on them, and that's what makes this a specialty Designer Series paper. Trying to show you how you can see the gold sparkle. And then all the designs were hand painted. So let me show you the projects I've created for you today. The first project I have for you today is this simple Valentine's Day card that your children could use for the Valentine's Day exchange. So let me show you how to make this. You're going to take some Whisper White cardstock and cut it 3 inches by 6 inches. And then you're going to score it down the middle at 3 inches. Then you're going to fold it in half. Then you're going to cut a piece of the Designer Series paper. I used the ones with the little hearts, and there's little gold hearts on there as well. And this was cut 3 inches by 2 inches. And then I used my snail to adhere it to the center of the card. And then if you would like for your child to include a little treat with that, you can take one of these Ghirardelli squares and just put a little bit of tape on the back and adhere it to the center here on the top part on the inside. And then your child can use the Stampin' Write basic black marker to write who the Valentine is for and who it's from. And then I have a cute little thing I like to do with the envelopes. I take a piece of Designer Series paper that's cut 3 1/4 by 1 1/2 inches. And then I'm going to take some of our multi-purpose glue. The brand is Tombow. And I'm just going to put a little bit on here. And then I'm going to put a little bit around the edges here to make sure I get good adhesion to the card, to the envelope. And then you're going to want to make sure that you place the envelope like this, and the design, if it has an orientation, that it's facing you, right side up. I'm just going to press that down really good. And then I'm going to take our paper snips and I'm just going to carefully cut around the edge of the flap. This is just such a simple little thing to do, and it really dresses up the envelope and makes the Valentine something special. See how cute that is all together. I think that's just a really fun way to make a Valentine's Day card for your children's Valentine's Day card exchange. Okay, and my next project is also a Valentine's Day card. It's a little stepped up. I used the Love mini tinsel trim. It comes in powder pink and gold. And what I did was I took one of our narrow note cards with envelopes. They come 20 in a package for $8. I cut a piece of the DSP 4 inches by 2 inches and the Love Mini Tinsel Trim 22 1/2 inches long. Then I turned the Designer Series paper over. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive here on the back of the DSP. Then I'm going to stick the end of my tinsel trim down. And then I'm going to wrap this around 3 times and kind of adjust the spacing a little bit like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of tape there, stick that down. Then take some dimensionals. These are little sticky foam pieces that raise your paper up off of the card. Gives it some dimension like this. And I'm going to peel off the backing. And I'm going to center this on the card. I think I'm going to turn it this way. There. Okay. And then you can also do the same thing. Adhere your chocolate to the card like this. And then let me show you these adorable little envelopes. So, as I said, they come 20 in a package for $8. You get the envelopes and the note cards. I took our 2-inch circle punch and punched out a circle out of the DSP. And then this is just a really fun, easy way to line an envelope. Put a little adhesive on the back and then just center this like that, leaving a little bit of the sticky here so you can still seal the envelope. Press that down and then very carefully just fold along where the flap folds down. And then I like to take my bone folder and just push that down. That gives it a nice crisp edge. And that is just so cute to give as a Valentine's Day card. And I'm just going to show you that it does fit in the envelope with the chocolate and the trim. You just have to kind of help it a little bit. See, and that's just so cute. And then your child can address the envelope and they can sign their name on the inside. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is a little treat holder. And what I've done is I've used our 2-inch by 8-inch mini cello bags. And they are 50 in a package for $3. So what you do is you take a strip of the DSP, you cut it 1 inch wide, and you're going to have a 12-inch strip that's 1 inch wide. Then you're going to cut that into 3-inch pieces, and that'll give you 4 pieces that are this size. Okay, and you can see here I've already pre-wrapped some of the nuggets. So what you're going to do is take some snail and put it along one end of your DSP, and then I'm going to take the other end that doesn't have the sticky on it, fold it up to where it's about halfway covering the word Hershey, and then just bend that around, bend it around, making sure that the edges line up, and then just press that down. And then you just slip it into the bag. And I put 4 in a bag because I think that's plenty for a Valentine's Day treat, but you could also put 2 more in here. It will hold 6. Okay, and then for the topper, I took a 3 3/4 inch by 2 inch piece of DSP and scored it in half at 1 7/8 inches, folded it in half, and you know, with our DSPs, you can choose which side you want, and they all coordinate, so you can mix and match everything. They all coordinate. So I'm going to use this side, and then you're just going to fold the cello bag down and put your DSP over there, and then just take a stapler and staple that down. And then on the back, you could have the child put who it's to and who it's from. And then that is also a very cute little Valentine treat for your child to take to school. Now, the last project I'm going to show you is using our clear tiny treat boxes. They're 2-inch cubes. And what you're going to do is you're going to peel off the cellophane protector. And then you're going to open up the box like this. And then just get it to stand straight. Okay, then to do the bottom, you're going to fold down the flap that has the piece cut out. Okay, and then you're going to fold down these two sides next with the little tabs, and you're going to tuck these tabs underneath like that. So they're underneath this layer. This one is then going to fit into the slot like this. Okay. Now my box is together. I'm going to fold down the flaps here and fold the top down. Fold the flap in. Okay, then we're going to take a piece of our DSP, and this is a 2-inch wide strip. And what you're going to do is I want to fit my DSP inside of my treat box. So let me show you how to score this piece of DSP to fit inside of our 2-inch cube. I'm going to score in 1 15/16 of an inch, which is the first line to the left of the 2-inch mark. Our inches are divided into 16 pieces, which are the smaller lines, and then the 1/8 inch are the next longer lines, and 1/4 inches here, and the longest one is a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to put that at the 1 15/16 inch, and I'm going to score it like this. Then I'm going to move this score line to the 15/16, the 1 15/16 inch, score it again, move it down so that this score line is now lined up on the 1 15/16 inches, score it, and then you're going to, this one has already been cut to fit inside the box, so you're going to have a tail of DSP coming off here, and you're going to scoot this down and line up that score line on the 1 15/16 inches, and then you're going to use your cutting blade to cut that off. Okay, and then you're going to fold it up like this so that it's going to fit inside of our cube like that. And I'm going to put the two pieces here that come together on the back of the box. And then as you can see, that fits just perfectly inside the box now. And then just so you know, you can fit 14 Hershey's Kisses in this little box. I don't think I would recommend using this many for a child's Valentine's Day treat at school. I think that's a lot of chocolate. But you know, you could give this to the teacher if you wanted to give this as a Valentine treat to the children. I would just put maybe 8 kisses in here and use some of that shredded paper to fill up the extra space. And then just to make a simple little card, I took a piece of DSP and cut it 2 inches by 4 inches and scored it in the center. And then you just adhere it to the top like this, and your child can put the to and from on the inside here. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed these projects that I designed for you. Let me kind of pull these all back in. And we'll do that and my little cube. So what I really love about the Stampin' Up! Sweets is that everything coordinates and you can mix and match them. Plus Stampin' Up! Also has many other coordinating products. So we have markers, and we have cardstock, and we have ink pads that all are using the same colors that you see in this DSP. And so there's no more searching for that matching ribbon or paper or other embellishment that you want to use on a project. We have everything color coordinated for you, which makes it so simple. And the suites, because they're coordinated, you can mix and match, and you don't have to worry about whether the designs and colors go together, because they're already designed for you to be that way. Okay, a list of the products used is in the description box below. When you order the supplies for one of these featured projects, I will send you a link to a YouTube video with detailed instructions. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see all the fabulous projects I will show you how to make. Follow my blog by clicking on the link below in the description box. Please stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to show you how to make a card for your Valentine and some other treat box options.